If it's 2 on this side, there's a hard dive, and then a DHO, dribble handoff with the corner guy. Attack, roll, or of course, if there's a switch, you can attack the switch or post up the mismatch. We did mention in this episode about being in the gaps, protecting the paint defensively. We've got a ball, let's just say it's head on the rim, out top. We have a defender here. This is a great isolation player with speed, skill that we see on every team in the NBA. You know, we have the floor spread, so perhaps we have a shooter's foul line extended and the corners filled, and this is a difficult ball handler to contain. You have a choice to either stay home, which would mean your defender's out here next to the shooter, trying not to give up threes, or we can be in the gaps, loading to the ball, trying to take away penetration. A lot of teams have tough decisions to make in our league with guys with such athleticism and skill, but a lot of teams place a heavy emphasis on being in the gaps, not allowing penetration. Even though we're a threes-heavy league, you know, the number one thing you want to take away is your rim.
Yeah,
well, look, let's talk about these Lakers.
Let's do it.
Let's talk about these Lakers. Look, this, you know, you guys won a championship a few years back now.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if it's fair to say, but felt like the project, if I can call it that, was getting a little stale.
Because he plays the game how I've always wanted to inspire the generation to play the game. It's like, you know, it's nothing predetermined. It's if you have 2 guys on you, there's a numbers game.
Right.
If you have the advantage, and if it's a guy that that can't guard you, or you're able to beat him, and then the guy traps the box, or another guy sinks, I'm able to make the passes and make the reads before they happen.
Right.
And I've always loved the players that breathe so much confidence into his teammates that make them believe that they're actually better than what the fuck they really are.
Yes.
You did that. Luka has done that for 7 years. Chris Paul did that when he was down there in New Orleans and doing that for that team down there in New Orleans. I've been able to do that with a few of my teams. I mean, I don't go to the NBA Finals in 2006 with that team if I'm not able 100%. To make them believe that they're greater than what they are.
Yeah.
You know, and just give them that confidence.
It's a great point, because I think people understand you make your teammates better. But making them believe is a whole other thing, because you can spray the ball around the gym and make people better.
Right.
But to give them that belief that, like, no, what I do is important and valued and going to help our team win, like, that's a different thing. Side out of bounds, underneath out of bounds, end of game get in, end of game
just
plays.
Get the ball. Oh my goodness.
Like,
people take
defense,
for granted,
like defensive principles, but then like, what's our off-speed pitch? What's our curveball? Like, you know, okay, what's our blitz package look like? Like, you know, how are we going to get it out of his hands? Whatever it is. Like, that takes time, that takes feel. So that's a big challenge for you all. But what I would say is that watching you play early, it's been fascinating. And I'd like to start by talking about 2 of the greatest point forwards of all time.